downhill run to Pepe, off the wind on the headline pieces. We got 80 feet of water line, nicely making way. In the nosy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you. On midnight watch, I realized he twice ran away. Think about how many times I had fallen. Spirits are using me, Lord, your voice is calling. What heaven has brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world looking for that woman, girl. Who knows what love can endure? And you know it will. And you know it. When I see the Southern Cross for the first time, can understand now why you came this way. 'Cause the truth you might be running from is so small, but it is big as the promise of the coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are dying, and my love is an anchor tied to you. Kindness is a chain. I have my ship and all and fine. She is all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, Lord, your voice is calling. What heaven has brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world looking for that woman, girl, who knows what love can endure, and you know it will. You know it will. And you know it will. Hey, how you doing out there, Guitar Heroes? All right, so Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, 1982. Southern Cross. Yeah, pretty cool song here. Yeah, it gives you a little bit of workout on the vocals. Well, that's all right, okay? So we've got not too many complicated chords. Initially, I thought there was a B minor in here, but I took that out so it wouldn't be quite as difficult, because even I had a little bit of trouble with that. All right, we're going to start out with an A, and we're going to mute it. A G, and a D sus4, D, D sus2, back to D. And that's our intro, except the second time we're going to end on an A instead. So let's try to go through it slow here. A, G, D sus4, D, D sus2, D. One more time. And then this time, D sus4, D sus2, and then A. So that's our intro. Got out of town, so an A on a boat, G, going to the Southern Islands. Kind of like to throw in that that sus4 after the D. Sailing to reach A before G, a following C. She was a making for the G trace on the outside, and A. Now he'll run to G, off the A, wind on this pendulum, all cases. We got A, 80 feet of D, waterline, and this is where that B minor, I think, could go, but really makes it hard because it's a very quick chord change and try to make it clean. I had a little difficulty with that, so I just left it up. Twice ran away, A. Now there's a little pause here. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you. Now it took me 3 or 4 times to get this. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, to get the right position for my voice to make that work. So kind of keep that in mind. In a noisy bar in Avalon, G, I tried to call you, D. But on a midnight watch, I, G, realized why. D, twice you ran away. Think about, and we're going to do that a cappella because somebody's doing that, one of them. I don't know if it's Stephen or if it's Dave or if it's Graham. One of them is saying, think about, and then we do G. Think about how deep, many times G, I have fallen, G. Spirits are G, spirits are D, using me. G, larger voices calling, D, brought you and me. G cannot be forgotten. We can drag that a little bit. And this is where they really go up high. I can't do it. I have been D around G, the world, D, looking for that G woman, girl, who knows D what love can endure, and you know it. And then we start with our little intro. And you know we'll and end on that A. Okay, so that is pretty much the whole song. We repeat the chorus, and then there's a short verse at the end. It's half the size of the other ones, and at the end it does it kind of repeats this same thing again. In the Southern Cross, in the Southern Cross, and there's probably debate whether or not it ends on a D or it ends on an A, but it starts on an A, so I guess ending on the A is probably right. So that's the same as the intro. So there you go. That's pretty much it. If there is a chord pattern here, I'm not sure what it is. There's lots of chord changes, so it's a little hard to get a real pattern, a real definite pattern going on. So let's just kind of go through and see if we can detect a fancy pattern that's going on. Get out of town, sailing to reach for a following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside, on the downhill run to Pepe, off the windows heading by my kisses. Got 80 feet of water, nice making way. In the noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on midnight watch I realized we twice ran away. I can't really say that I'm concentrating on a specific chord or a strumming pattern. And I think most of it is because the chords are so fast. You're changing a lot, but it sounds like pretty much a medium fast pace. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, of the calm in the rain. I mean, there's some parts where you pause, but generally speaking, it's pretty much an up and down. And you can be, you know, it can be embellished a little bit, kind of to what your taste, how you feel that you like. It's how everybody kind of develops their own little strumming pattern. But there isn't anything specific in here that I'm using. I'm just kind of doing pretty much the up and down at that kind of the medium pace. Okay, so there you go. Southern Cross, Crosby, Stills and Nash, 1982. It's a great song. It's a good singer song, no question about that. Lots of lyrics, and some kind of unique little patterns with our little A, G, and D in the intro. So I hope you got something out of the lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.